Hi guys, this is Niaz and today we'll be talking about traveling. As you know that my channel is regarding the traveling, and so when you are planning for your travel, so you should know how you have to plan your trip, and you should know how much budget do you have. You have to allocate a certain amount for your travel as a budget, so then you will know that how far you can go, how expensive destinations you can pick, how much fun you can have. And so this is budgeting. This is very important. So you have to save amount every month for your travel. So you have to make up your mind that how much money you are going to spend while you are traveling. So like when I am planning to travel, so 5 6 months I work on that. I save some money before I travel and I put it aside. So then I have my idea, okay, I'm going to this country because I have this much amount, and this much amount will be enough for my travel. So if you have, certainly everybody wants to travel on a low budget. So for this one, what you can do is pick a destination during off season. So during the off season, what is the benefit? That the flights will be cheaper, the hotel bookings will be cheaper, and also, so wherever you will go, the food will be cheaper, and excursions will be cheaper as well. So this is very important. So you have to plan your trip very well, and this will help you in saving money. And the other thing which you can do is make a timetable. So these are the destinations I have to travel to, and so this is how you will not be wasting your time on the taxis. You'll be using the buses, the public transport, or the metro trains. So this is also a way of saving money. So but what happens when you go during the high season? The high season will be a killing season in terms of prices. So the flights will be very expensive, so you will spend a lot of money on your flights if you pick the high time. And when you go to the destination, you have the hotels. They will be super expensive as well. So you will pay a lot of money for the hotels as well, because the demand is high. So the prices will certainly be high. And the excursion, the places, they will be super busy, super crowded. So the crowd it will also waste your time, and it will be expensive as well. So you will not enjoy it that much. While if you are going to travel in off season when the season is low, so this will help you big time, because number one, the flight will be cheaper, the hotels will be cheaper, the food will be cheaper, traveling will be cheaper, and it will not be very crowded. So wherever you will go, any icon or any landmark you will visit, you will not see a lot of tourists. So you will be free to explore around. So this is one of the things. So guys, welcome to my live stream. Please put a like to the stream and subscribe to my channel. It will be a great support and encouragement for me. So yeah, we are traveling about the traveling. So how you have to plan, this is all up to you. So for the new travelers, it will be difficult to pick. So I will tell you the tip. You have to allocate a budget. So now you know the budget. Okay, I have this much amount, I have to travel. So then you do a little research about few countries where you can travel, and if you have the visas for them, so you do a little research, which country is more expensive, which country is less expensive. So there are countries which are cheaper. Even in Europe, there are some countries which are cheaper compared to the other countries. So you have to pick a less expensive country, so that your traveling expenses will be cheaper. There are a lot of airlines which they give very cheap tickets. I'm based in Dubai, so we have a lot of options to travel on the cheap airlines. And so whenever I see opportunity on a weekend, so I will grab that low fare ticket, and I will travel around for a couple of days and come back. So this is the advantage, when you are living in such a country where traveling is not a problem. You can, and it's a lot of connections. Dubai is a super busy place, so there are connections with the rest of the world. So thank you very much for joining me in this trip, and you can ask me any kind of questions you got, and please ask me a few questions. I'll be happy to answer all of them, and please put a like to the stream and subscribe to my channel as well. So guys, this is Niaz once again with you, and my channel is about traveling. So I want you guys to travel around the world. The more you travel, the more you learn. You will learn about the culture, you will learn about the history. I love culture, I love history, I love architecture. So I travel for those purposes, and so you meet new people, you make new friends, and so the transfer of knowledge, it is immense, and you enjoy a lot. Coming out of your closet, it is always good. So when you will go out of your country, when you will travel out of your city, you will see a whole different world in front of you. So this will teach you a lot of lessons. You will learn new things, you will learn good things, and so this will be very beneficial for you guys. So I travel for, as I told you, that my passion is to travel around the world. I like to look at the architecture. Every country, every region has a different kind of architecture, which fascinates me a lot. So last year I went to London. It was a beautiful city, and the architecture was amazing. I loved every bit of that. I traveled around that city, and I was there for 8 days, and the city was so beautiful. The weather was so amazing, and I walked and I walked and I walked. I did a lot of excursions, and during that trip there were some very expensive excursions. The landmarks, they were charging a lot of money, and there were some activities which were free of cost. So as I wanted to spend less money, and so I make a priority, which was my priority. If one activity which I wanted, I must have to watch and I have to pay money, that is not a problem, because that is my priority. I want to see that. But there are a lot of activities which they were not paid. So I was trying to be tough on my budget, tough on my pocket. So I was trying to spend as less as possible, so that I can have a longer stay in that expensive city. So I will tell you about the trip to London. I went into end of June till start of July. It is the high season in London because it is British summer. So it was super packed. Everything was super expensive. The flight ticket which I took, it was expensive. The hotel booking I got was very expensive. So rest of the stuff, everything come very expensive. So for you guys, if you are a new traveler, and if you have problem in your financing the trip, so this is important for you guys, so that you should travel as you have to make your plans, that okay, this is my country, this is my budget, so I have to live within this budget. So this will help you. So I would suggest you go to pick a off season. Okay, although the weather, you will face a little bit harsh weather in that country, but it will be saving a lot of money for you. So not a problem if you go a little bit cold or in a little bit hot weather, not a problem. And so pick off season, so that your flight ticket will be cheaper. And if you pick the off season, your hotel booking will be cheaper. And these are the two major things which will cost you a lot of money. So if you can save money on flight ticket, and if you can save money on your hotel booking, the rest of the trip will be easier for you to manage. So my advice for you is, pick the off season instead of the high season. In high season, the only thing is the weather. The weather will be lovely for the tourists, so that they can go around and they can look around easily. But it is not that easy, because there is a high influx of tourists. So the places where you want to go, they will be overcrowded. So it will cost you a lot of time to go inside, to have a proper look into the architecture, or have some activities. So it will cost you a lot of time. Please subscribe to my channel and put a like to the stream. So the better thing it will be for you, or for me, for everybody, every traveler, to pick a off season. So you will save money on your flight tickets, you will save money on your hotel booking. And when you go, there are some activities which are paid and which are, they charge you a lot of money. So there is a comment from I mean, how many pounds in addition in the hotel expenses? Sometime it can go to more than double. If you, for example, if you are in the off season, if you book a hotel, if it costs you like 50 pounds, in the high season the same hotel will cost you 150 pounds. So it depends on the influx of the travelers, how much is the demand. So if the demand is high, so the rates will be higher as well. So yeah, you have to go in a low season so that your expenses can be managed. So yeah, I was telling you that there are activities which are expensive, which are paid. So that would cover how many meals? Sometimes the hotel booking comes with the breakfast, and if you are in the Airbnb, there are sometimes, they serve the meals to the guests. So it all depends on what kind of booking you do. And if you prefer to eat outside, so it will be additional cost. And if you want to save money on your meals, so the good idea is that you should cook at in your own apartment or in your hotel kitchenette. So you can buy some stuff like cheese, like bread. So you can have your own breakfast, you can have your own snack inside, so you will not be spending a lot of money out on the roads. So this is also a good